been in this journey alone, not even family to support me. And this energy that God, I get up and do this every day, whatever I'm doing. Like God give me a gift. If it wasn't wanting me to have, He wouldn't have give it to me. Here's where I am at. The energy of it is it right or wrong? I had this conversation with the Most High. It's like me, his relationship. I felt like, like because if it's a relationship between me and God, I'm like, don't want to share it. I want to share what I want to share it. I felt like, in a word, like, you put a lot of work. I share a part of myself, my relationship with my God and the Word. But I'm like, felt like I'm giving. I'm sharing myself, sharing my relationship with my Father. But nothing is coming back, And I kind of like, God, I'm tired of giving. I'm not feeling the rewards. I don't even know what the reward are supposed to be because I'm not been here before. Getting up, sharing a big experience and hope. So I feel unappreciated, and it's like something like you guys I'm doing. Like I state honestly, I want it for my father. I want the reward for being an obedient child, but there's no reward in this. I realized that there's no reward in this. But the reward I got, I realized a peace of mind. A peace of mind. When I realized the difference, when I stopped for one day, and I realized the difference of how I feel. So I realized this have to become a foundation of my life, by nature, by what my father built me. It's also that saying, a nurturing energy, that without it, it's been my downfall. So now I'm trying to find my way. I want to continue to be in that nurturing and giving energy as my father has made me to be. But I also have boundaries. But I don't want to keep giving and getting nothing in return. But my father told me this. It ain't for you, baby. We have a relationship with you. But I don't have to. But I don't have to share it with the Word. I don't have to share that part with the Word. I'm sharing it with you. So I get something out of it that's not the facts, not the case. It helps. But because of how I feel about being alone, to keep the communication with the divine, with the source. It's okay, nice to socialize, but it's not the same. Being alone is much more joyful and happy and healthy and more knowledge. So I got in a decision like, I'm gonna continue my relationship with God, and I'm gonna take my energy and put it somewhere else where people may appreciate it. Like people mock me and look at my past and don't believe what happens in my life. Bothers me. Not to a point to let me forget about God. Doesn't bother me. Because how I show it, I feel it's like up to me. But because I have been doing this, it have brought me a lot of joy. Because I love God and I love what He's doing for me. I know more about them now, more than ever before. I have got to sit to know. And in order to know Him, I had to know me. And I know that this fantasy, this idea that I have of my life is nothing. None of that, it's all gone. Family, raising grandkids, raising kids, having a wife and husband, or this whole life. That's not my future. As being like a husband or having a wife or having children. So it bothered me for a while, but I have to think from another perspective of change. It's like from a child, we go in all this what we appears in as we supposed to be as a job or a career, and we have to go in trauma and stress. But we can choose now. Not for me. It's not for me. It's not for me. The word is not for me. The trauma, the abuse, all these things that were going in my life, it changed about how I felt about the world and how I see it. I saw the world like we have the global thingy, but the flexibility you gotta have for soul. Everything is going on my foundation. Like, that's not my soul. I have no wife. I'm divorced because of being abused. I was on the wrong path. I was passing in hell because of I was on the wrong path. That's not the path of the chosen one. Because our path is full of love, unconditional love. This path I'm on is so momentum. I don't know what God got for me in the next day. I don't know. But I know for today, it's gonna be a peace. I wanna be in a place of acceptance, self-acceptance. Yes, I wanna look at the mirror at myself and I wanna admire that by myself. I don't need validation from nobody. I wanna be accepted for who I am. But first I have to accept me and who I am. That's the biggest whole thing for me. I gotta accept me for what. It doesn't matter what people say. It doesn't matter how they see me. People will see you in a light that have nothing to do with you. Have to do with their insecurities. Or people gonna see you like they already prejudge you. They already mocked you. They already. But when are you gonna think about you? I don't know. I just feel like I'm in whole tunnel vision. I don't like to remember what happened because I already forget and I forgive. But I don't want anything to have to do with these people ever in my life. It brings me joy, peace of mind. Trust me, it brings me freedom. Freedom of speaking, freedom of thinking, freedom of building. Freedom of having refuge in the Most High. I said to the Lord, you are my Lord and I'm a part of you. And they are the glorious one on whom I delight. The sour of those will increase. We will run after God. I will pour in the libation of blood. Lord, you have assigned me in my portion. Come on, Spirit, and made my life secure and my boundary lines are secure. Stop me from anything that you don't want me to do. You have made my life so secure and made my life like puzzle places. And I'm thankful for your inheritance. Even at night, my heart strikes me. I have effect in the Lord before me always, because he have the upper right hand and I will not be shaken. Then therefore my heart is glad and my choices and my body also is secure and healthy. Because you didn't abandon me to the grave. You had made known to me that path of my life and you will fill me with joy and presence, with eternal presence at your right hand. That's it. Big words. I trust God. I trust the universe. Creator of all things. It's my humanness. My humanness that I have to get to know. Have acceptance. I have to have acceptance. Like unattached. But I'm never alone. Never alone. Like the earthly dwelling. I can't just allow fit in anywhere anymore because I know truths. I can't just fit anywhere. I just can't say that okay to a lot of people and it's just okay to be abused or taken advantage of. That's not my nature. You know what I mean? I always wanted to help people. But in God's presence is so much, in God's presence there's so much security, joy and love. But I realized that the Most High works different. He's out of the time really. And he's like, I shared myself with you, Nasra. I don't want you to share it with the world. It's for you, between you and me. Ain't for people. If I wanted to share with them, I would have shared it with them. So I was like, okay, it's not about this. It's about the oneness. Me and him. And fuck everything else.